Hello, my friends. Dr. Edith here. Welcome to this episode of Luminous Elixirs. Today's topic is, in my opinion, the single sexiest, most interesting, and most important topic for us to bring clarity to as explorers of consciousness, human potential, and awakening. It's also a topic that has been hugely convoluted and misunderstood. I wanted to make a video about meditation because a lot of people ask me, Dr. Edith, what system or method or technique of meditation should I practice? Or people might say, I have a really hard time with meditation. I guess meditation just isn't for me. I can't meditate. It just doesn't seem to work for me. Have you ever had thoughts like this? Well, my question to you would be, what do you really mean by that? What do you mean when you say meditation? What is meditation? Because when I hear people say, oh, I can't meditate, or meditation just isn't for me, it really just tells me that somewhere along the line, they got confused and convoluted about what meditation is. Because if we recognize and understood what meditation actually is, then I think you would agree that it would be a lie for us to say that we can't meditate. It would be like casting some kind of a false spell on ourselves to say that we can't meditate. So I invite you to get very, very still and ask yourself, what is meditation? Not what you read in a book somewhere or saw on the internet, but from a space of pure stillness and inner clarity. What is meditation? Is it putting our body in a certain posture, then watching our thoughts come and go like clouds? Or is it sitting cross-legged, looking like a yogi and chanting a mantra? Well, on my journey, I've noticed that there's a lot of confusion out there about meditation. People get very focused on which system or method or technique. And then there's the medical folks who look at it in terms of biochemistry and brain states, which is all fine and good. I'm a big fan of the research, except that it's largely looking at it from a pure 3D physical materialist perspective, rather than a more expansive, multidimensional or metaphysical perspective. And then to add to the confusion, there's all this pop spirituality and new agey spiritual jargon out there that can make things even more confusing, convoluted, and complicated and ungrounded. At this point, it seems like the whole thing has really gotten out of hand. So I invite you to remember, when it comes to truth discernment, the deepest truths are simple. When we encounter the deepest truths, we tend to feel clearer, lighter, brighter, and freer. So today, I want to invite you to join me and clean the slate. Let's shed the confusion, let go of all these convoluted preconceived notions, and let's drop the dogma and start fresh. So, what is meditation? What is meditation? Well, in my own direct experience, meditation is actually a very simple thing. Meditation is the remembering of our true selves, our true, authentic selves. Meditation is the letting go of the false identity, false programming, the false reality, letting go of the matrix of limitation programmings and lies, and the return to our truest, deepest, most natural and authentic self. That's meditation. So is it true that some people just can't meditate? Well, I guess the answer is yes and no, because the version of you that's running all those old limitation programs, the false conditionings and the mind programs, that version of you cannot meditate. You're right. So I guess in that way it's true. However, your true authentic self is a perpetual state of meditation. It is a perpetual state of loving awareness, inner peace, inner tranquility, and pure presence. Who and what we really are, our true self, is meditation. You are meditation. So as you return back to your true authentic self, you feel lighter and brighter and freer. Lighter, brighter, and freer. As a byproduct of this, there are, of course, many physical symptoms. For example, your nervous system relaxes. Healing on all levels can occur naturally and optimally. You stop contorting and distorting yourself and stressing yourself out by identifying with all these old lies, false stories. It's like taking off a straitjacket, the relief. You feel undistorted, brighter and freer, more at ease, more naturally like your true, authentic self again. And there are so many wonderful side effects and byproducts of this. In fact, we could say that there's hardly a single area of your life that doesn't benefit from you returning to your true self. As we dissolve the old limitation programs, we become aware of all these expansive possibilities that we might have been blind to before. We tap into a greater field of knowledge and wisdom. We experience greater clarity and flow. We tap into our true genius, our gifts, our abilities, our creativity, our inspiration, magic, synchronicities, all this beautiful experience of life. And perhaps the most important benefit, we naturally restore and deepen our alignment with our soul's purpose. It's the most beautiful gift that we can give to ourselves. What else? In the state of meditation, we tap into our mind mastery, our energy mastery. We experience emotional freedom. We tap into a state of joy and playfulness and a natural mastery of time, space, creation, and manifestation. As we naturally attune to and align with our soul's purpose, we experience ourselves as a conduit of so much beauty and wisdom and love and goodness to flow through our lives and into the world. And because we are operating with this concurrent awareness of our timeless eternal selves and this time-bound physical reality, we naturally live in a perpetual flow state. We also awaken our intuitive abilities like our clairaudience, clairsentience, clairvoyance, all the clairs, because our true self is this expansive state beyond the physical five senses. There's a whole lot more that we can unpack about this, so maybe we'll make a future video about this. What else? With ongoing cultivation, this becomes our permanent default state. We lock it in as our natural default state, and we bring this inner state of being into all the activities of this life, which means that we naturally bring into greater and greater congruence our inner knowingness, our visionary seeingness, our quality of presence and beingness, all into our doingness. Essentially, it's a more rich, potent, and beautiful way of living. Life just works better in this way. So I want to invite you to get rid of those old ideas that meditation is a specific technique or some kind of specific brain entrainment workout that we do for occasional stress relief. Instead, meditation is the deep remembering of our true selves. It's the return to our true selves. It's the liberation from our false identities and false selves. It is truly the greatest gift that we can give to ourselves in this life. So regardless of what system or technique you practice, if your meditation practice allows you to return to your true nature, your true selves, to remember your boundless, timeless, eternal essence, and if it allows you to calibrate to this inner remembering as your natural default state, then it sounds to me like it's working for you. From this state, we tap into the continual flow of wisdom and clarity to guide us in living a truly beautiful, rich, and soul-aligned life. We bring this inner quality of beingness into our doingness. We drop all the BS because it's a very practical, grounded, and tangible experience of this life. In fact, it's how a human being is meant to live, natural and undistorted. So if you're interested in letting go of the dogma, the BS, all the confusion, and have the direct, practical, and tangible experience of this, then I invite you to join us for our very powerful meditation program. It's called Inner Energy Mastery. We meet live every Thursday evening, and I promise you there's nothing else like this out there. All our sessions are recorded so you can experience a rich library of pre-recorded meditations, but when you join us live on Thursday nights, you're able to bring specific requests and themes for all of us to work on together as a group. We tap into a very high potency energy transmission, and together as a group, we accompany each other on this journey of clarity and energy mastery and inner awakening. As you likely know, when a group of advanced souls come together in a meditative state, there is a very potent and powerful field effect that takes place. So I highly recommend you join us, take advantage of our group, and catapult yourself to your next octave of possibility. We've had countless participants tell us that they thought they couldn't meditate, and then within the first session, they are blown away by the instant, direct experience of inner clarity, of peace, awakening, and deep remembering. This is the most beautiful gift we can give to ourselves in this life. So if you're ready to meet your true self and tap into a more rich and beautiful experience of this life, and live in the state of flow and joy and inner peace and contentment, then please come and join us. There is really nothing else like it out there. So whether you're someone who feels like you can't meditate, or if you're an advanced practitioner who's ready for a fresh, more direct and potent path, check the link below for full details. We'd love for you to join us for this experience. All right, my friends, I hope this video has served you. If you enjoyed it, please share with your friends and make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and click to get notified so that you'll be the first to know when new videos are released. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for being you. I'm rooting for you. I'm cheering you, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. See you next time.